For Blair Conklin.
Blair, you work with sponsors, you have sponsor obligations and, brand image, and you need to deliver to them. So, or is that a more antiquated model? I mean, looking at your content creator and producing YouTube videos is a little less, I think back to the Y2K corporate days of the big three. So maybe there is more freedom, and I miss.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you totally embrace wave pools.
Yeah, I guess I would say it's a little bit different these days, and especially with the type of type of career that I've chosen in the surf and skim world. It's hasn't really been based so much on competition for me these days, where I think a lot of big surf companies are looking for names in the WSL, and that's kind of how they get their reputability and reputation and exposure. And for me, it's a lot different. I think brands are more backing the videos that I'm producing, and are seeing that there's value to that as well, and that eyes on a logo across 3 different platforms is something that they definitely value. So yeah, I feel like I have a lot of freedom in comparison to a tour surfer or something like that. It's kind of like more up to me on the creative side. I don't have to be at like the highest performing level and like at the best wave at all times. I kind of just get to go have fun, and whether that's on a 1 foot wave in a pool or on a 1 foot wave at a point break, like it's all something that I can make interesting and make it like entertaining video wise.
Are brands at all afraid of being wave pool brands, or not being core enough if they embrace wave pools that aren't, an air event or a WSL event?
I think that there's so much opportunity to grow surfing in the wave pool world that brands are embracing it. I think that those might be a lot of the brand's new customers too, like people who weren't ever able to surf before and now have a pool in Texas, or in down the street from them in Florida or in Virginia. I think it's just making surfing much more accessible, and those people who can now access pools are going to be needing equipment. So I don't see there any reason for a company to shy away from it. And I think it's like the next big thing in surfing, and the next big way the sport's going to grow.
Okay. And going on that thread, do you see something that wave pools can do for surfing and content creation that the ocean can't? I know Stab, when they did Stab High, Waco Surf was the perfect place to do that. And then Stab has since taken it to the ocean. Do you see wave pools offering something that natural surf breaks can't?
For sure. I think that like competition wise, I think is that we're kind of still trying to figure that out in pools, and how brands are going to align with contests in pools has been challenging. I think with some of the WSL events at the Kelly Slater pool, there's a little bit too much repetition in it. I think the most opportunity at these pools and with companies' involvement in it is like how you can capture different angles and like really make things look so different than what you can do in an ocean, just because of the consistency and being able to repeat something over and over again. So that's what I find most fun about, like, I don't know, riding a softboard in a pool. You can pull into a barrel 20 times in an hour, and maybe you have a GoPro in your mouth and you're able to get the softboard in the barrel perfectly, and just set up the shot like exactly how you'd want it to be able to capture the board and the brand and promote that thing. So I guess it's just very, very easy to produce content in these pools that are going to align well with companies.
Tell us about the creative process for making an edit at a wave pool compared to the beach.
Yeah,
I know you work with us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I've had a lot of edits that haven't done well. I'm definitely still experimenting, and just throwing a lot of different ideas at the wall and seeing what sticks. But I think that's one thing that I've just found works for me is like I come up with an idea, and not all the time they're good, but I'm gonna try them out anyway, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. And I've had quite a bit of success with planning to bring different boards to a pool and kind of like mix it up and just keep video interesting by explaining what board works at a pool, and just keeping it kind of fresh and different each time I ride a wave. I think with these wave pools it is very easy to have too much repetition and lose people's interest. So you gotta come up with creative ways to mix it up.